Let's start with the chromatic finger exercise. And are you going to even be able to play, Karen, or you just want to listen until you can play? So let's start with that chromatic finger exercise, and we're starting it up here, right? And then going down and then going back up. So let's go really slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, first, second, third, fourth. Open, first, second, third, fourth. Open, first, second, third, fourth. Open, first, second, third, fourth, fourth, third. Say it, second, first, open, fourth. I can see your mouth's not moving. Second, first, open, fourth, third, second, first, open, fourth, third, second, first, open. Okay, let's help Karen with this a little bit. So Karen, have you been able to watch the videos of the last couple of classes?
I watched half of the first one I missed.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna follow along the best I can.
Yeah, and don't worry about it at all, okay? So
I figured if I miss more, it'll just make it worse. So I'll just catch up as I go.
Exactly, and just do your own speed, and there's no rush. So do you know we're doing the chromatic exercise now from the top string? So
From
we're starting the top string, yeah. So we're going open, first, second, third, fourth, and then we're going to the next string and the next string and the next string, and then we get to the bottom string. We're going open, first, second, third, fourth, and then we're going down fourth, third, second, first, open, and then you put all fingers down on the next string, which is hard. So all 4 fingers go down on the next string, and then you just go down fourth, third, second, first, open, and then all 4 fingers on that next string, fourth, third, second, first, open, and then all 4 stringers down on the top string, fourth, third, second, first, open. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so practice it that way.
Okay.
Okay, great. So now let's go to exercise number 2.
Can you say that again? You're cutting out on my end.
My internet is really bad today, so I apologize in advance. Just tell me like that whenever you don't hear me. It's exercise number 2. Okay. My internet has been bad all day, so I apologize. I've restarted, and I guess anyway. Okay, so we're gonna do this with the down, down, up, down, up strum pattern, okay? So here we go. 1, start on the D chord. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, up, G7, down, up, down, up, C7, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, C7, down, up, down, up, C7, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, G7, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, C7, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, G7, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, D. We're going into the very last last line now. G7, C, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, F. Okay, and Karen, because you just printed out the book today, let me tell you about a couple things that need to be fixed on it. So the F at the end of that line, cross that out. And then at the very end, when you play that.
At the end of the last one, the F? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cross out the
So
F.
you're gonna do a down strum on the F. So draw like a curvy line and then write in parentheses,
Okay.
let ring.
Let ring, okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna play that last bit like this. F, F, and then you let it ring.
Okay.
Make sense? Okay. All right. So let's hear everybody play this. I'll just have you start and then I'll just stop you at some point. Okay. So Sandra, let's have you go first.
Okay. D, G7, C7, C, F, 7, C7, F, G. Ooh. Oh.
Okay, great, Sandra. Good job. Very, very good. Very good. Okay, Allison.
Okay. Now, do you want me to just say the chords or the chords and the down, up, down, up?
Sorry, I did myself. Have you practiced it one way or the other? We probably practiced it without saying anything, right?
I tried doing just the chords.
Okay, so do that.
So, but it was still a thing, but okay. All right. D, G7, C7, C, F, C7, C7, F, D, G7, G7. Wait, I lost my place. Am I at G7? G7. I think I skipped a line. Hold on, let me get
That's
to C.
okay. That's okay. You're doing great. So don't worry about it. You're doing fine.
All right.
I'm glad to know I'm having a really weird Wednesday. So I don't know if you're having a weird Wednesday, but like for me,
No idea.
I just, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Heather.
So I'm going to just give you the disclaimer that for some reason I have the shakes. So I'm like not having a stroke. I don't know. I don't think I'm cold, but I put on a sweater. We'll see.
This
We're
is
just going to go.
just a weird day. I thought it was just me. I guess I'm glad to know it's the whole universe, or should I be sad? I probably should be sad. Anyway.
Well, thank you for joining me in Weird. It's really nice to know everyone else in this whole huge house. There are 12 other people who are totally normal, and then there's me.
Okay, good. So we're the group. I can rename our group the Weird SMF Ukulele. Having weird days.
So, there we go. I'll have a t-shirt made.
Okay.
Someone else do the art. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there, Heather. Heather, when you play that C7, I want you to keep your fingers up. Don't bring your hand down, okay?
Oh, hand down like this, you mean?
So what you're doing, you're bringing your whole hand down. Try to play this with the uke in your hand like this, because you can play this whole exercise. You can play this whole exercise with the ukulele in your hand like this, and that way you're at the right angle, and you keep your hands up, your fingers up when you play that C7, because you can't bring it down as long as you have your hand here.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. I had started trying to play like this because it helps me reach this string here, but here with it in the web of the hand is the good default place, is what I hear you saying.
It's better, and you don't need to have it way far up here. It can be kind of right here, right at that bridge there. If you want, yeah. Just try it and see, because what that does is it forces you to keep your elbow out. It also forces you to be at an angle for like the D and the G7. So just see if you can, and it's a really good habit to get into, because playing this way means that you'll get in the habit of holding your ukulele right. And then when we play stuff that's up here and you have to move, you'll still be holding the uke right. So I want you to try to be in that habit, okay? All right.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's do it again.
Wait.
G7, I think.
Lost my place. F. So we were at the 2 C7s.
This is great. Everyone's having the same problem. This is really, really funny. Actually, Sandra, I don't know if you had this problem, but it seems like we're all having this problem where we kind of are losing our place. Anyway, you sounded great and you looked great, so don't worry about it. Okay. Sandra, you already played for me, right? Okay, so you're all doing really well. I really would like everybody to try to work on this hand position. It'll just help you. It'll just help you because it makes you get in that habit of having your, do you know, I've been teaching so many classes in this sofa that the cushion's getting really far down, and I'm having a lot of trouble, and like my bum hurts all day. So I'm trying to, I got a thing to put under it. I'm going to see if it helps. But so anyway, sorry. You can see the back of the sofa is all weird because I'm trying to fix things. So, so just try to get in that habit of doing that. It'll be so good for you if you can get in the habit of doing that, because it'll make your hand get used to playing at this angle, get those muscles used to playing that way. Okay. So, and the key is to have it, to cradle it right here. And then you bring your fingers over, and then they're all at that angle. Okay. Okay, so let's go to Mary Had a Little Lamb. Did you all see the movie Sister Act 2 years ago? So whenever I do this song, I always think of her saying, because the girl gets up and sings Mary Had a Little Lamb, and the other guys make fun of her, and she goes, well, maybe Mary had a little lamb, or whatever. Anyway, Whoopi Goldberg's so amazing. I always think of her with this song. That and The Love Boat, and the girl sings The Love Boat. The Love Boat. Okay, here we go. Mary Had a Little Lamb. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, sing Sandra, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. All right, so let's try playing that. Allison, try playing that for me.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Remember the hit. Remember the hit there.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary
Remember, you've got another hit there. Fleece,
Oh,
fleece was white as snow, and you know, it's not that it's so important in this song to do it. It's just that I want you to get in the habit of that being really easy and comfortable for you, because you'll end up
Okay.
using it in other songs. It just makes songs a little bit more fun. So it's not
Okay.
like you have to do it in this song, but why don't you go ahead and start on Its Fleece Was White as Snow. And that way.
okay. Its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went, everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go.
Great. Okay. Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing great. Okay, Heather.
So I wanted to ask, when it says intro, it says G7, and then it has the
Flash.
and then a C, C. So is that two G7s, two Cs, and a hit, or what is the slash?
Yes. So that whenever you have the G7, it means you repeat the strum. I mean, whenever it has the slash, it means you repeat the strum pattern that was before it. So it's G7, G7, C, C,
and then C, one strum hit.
exactly.
That makes a little more sense now. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Great. You got it. Okay. Super. You can stop. That was great. Okay, Sandra.
Okay. Oh, woo. Intro. Let's do the intro. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary
Great. I just mainly wanted to hear you play it up till there to see how you're doing with that. Okay, so great on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Keep practicing that just to get that, you know, just right. All right. So, let's practice that one again this week. Okay. Now let's go on to the alphabet song. Alphabet song. Is that right? We had that for homework, right? Okay, here we go. Let's do this together. Everybody got that? 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, sing Heather, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? What's wrong, Heather? Unmute yourself. Tell me. That was a very discouraged looking look.
No, I think maybe I don't know, maybe I did a different strum pattern, or I did it slower, but it's like it's a foreign song, and I've been singing this with Aaliyah all week, so I don't know why it looks like chicken scratch. My brain may just be off, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, should we try it slower? Was that kind of fast anyway? Why don't we just do it again slower?
It was fast for everyone else.
No, let's do it again, and we'll do it slower. Okay. I was about to start singing Mary Had a Little Lamb to this, by the way, just so you know. I do that all the time. I'll sing the melody for another song to this one. I switch from one song to another. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Okay, was that a little better, Heather? Okay, good. And I did start singing Mary at the beginning of this in case any of you heard it. So, all right. So let's do this one at a time. Okay, so Allison, let's hear you do this one. Yeah.
You did say me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you're still kind of cutting it out. Okay.
Sorry.
Nah. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
I'm muted. Great job. That was awesome. Way to go. Okay.
Thanks. I have to tell you a little story if I could real quick.
Yeah.
When my son was little and he was learning his ABCs and singing the song, my sister-in-law picked up instead of saying LMNOP, he would say yellow minnow P.
Oh, that's so funny. Yellow Minnow P.
And none of us picked up on it until she was really listening to it. And so every time I practiced the song, that's why I was kind of laughing to myself because I think I sung that yellow minnow P. It's been kind of like a family joke.
Oh, that's great.
I've had a hard time not doing it.
I thought Elemento was a letter when I learned it. I remember I thought Elemento was one of the letters. So yellow, that's so much better, Yellow Minnow P.
Yellow minnow P, right?
That's awesome. Okay, well, very good. Heather?
There's a fantastic children's book, a picture book called Ella Minnow P. So anyway.
Oh, that's great.
All right, so.
Go slower, okay? I want you to go da, 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 da. Be careful on your downs that you don't accidentally bring your hand up where it's touching the strings, because you have to bring your hand up kind of fast. So just you have to kind of move it a little bit away. So yeah. Okay, great. Sandra?
Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V,
Great. Good job. Way to go. Okay, Karen, you want to try this for us, or do you want to wait? Okay, that's all right. Okay, now everybody's favorite. Let's go to The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Page 12. I'm trying to learn this new strum thing. I'll teach it to you if I ever learn it. It's really cool sounding, so hopefully I can learn it. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Oh, 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 weem away. Oh, oh, weem away. And we changed the strum pattern here, Karen. Weem away, oh, weem away, oh, weem away, oh, weem. Wait, is that right? Are we doing that in this class? Oh, okay, good. We're not doing that. I'm very happy. Okay, so go back to weem away. 1, 2, 3, 4. A weem away, 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 weem away, a weem away, a weem away, a weem away, weem away, a weem away, a weem away, a weem away, near the bit. Okay, so everybody, I think, was saying that they're really having trouble singing along with this. Is it during the verse or just during the chorus where you're having trouble singing?
So for me, it's both. Just maybe it's just that the strum pattern's a little more intricate. So I have a hard time with the strum pattern. So I notice if I just play straight, I can sing along, but keeping track of the chord changes and the strum pattern and the singing, and so I've gotten to where I can mouth the words.
That's big, actually. And I see Allison was agreeing with you on your both parts are hard. So strumming is like walking. You want to get to where the strum is something you don't have to think about. And that just takes practice. There's no other way around it. It just takes a while to get that strum to where you don't have to think about what you're doing with this hand, so you can be doing the chord changes with this hand and then singing, right? So, and that's just going to come with practice. So that exercise number 2 is going to be really good for that. Practice that a lot. You want to just to get to where it's just no big deal to do this strum pattern, because this is the most common strum pattern that we're going to use. So I want you to really get comfortable with this strum pattern. Okay, so does everybody want to just wait till next week to try doing this one for me? Okay, do you wait? Sandra, you want to do it? Okay, you do it for us. All right. Our brave Angelino.
Where I have the most trouble is the weem ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like the hardest part for me.
That was really, really good. That was fantastic. Does anybody else want to play it? If you want to, I'd love to. Okay, Allison?
I'll try it, but it might end up being a hot mess. So like I said, had Jasmine sing it so I could try and just like hear it while she's doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you're accompanying somebody, you can, okay. All right. Oh, it's just a,
It's back
right?
to C. It's back to C. C, F, C, G7.
Yeah, G7.
You didn't go back to the C. You went C, F, G7 instead of C, F,
Oh,
C, G7.
okay. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Ooh.
You're doing great. That was great.
I want to like pound it out on the piano with my right hand. That's why. And I was messing up the strum.
Oh,
That's
that's great.
yes.
Yeah, you might be able to get a harmonica that you could put around your mouth and play, but piano would be really hard.
I know. It's like, well, you know, when you're just kind of pounding something out on the keyboard and you kind of know the intervals, and that's what I feel like I think I'm doing. I think that's what it is.
You know what might help? There's actually a recording that you could play along to. Let's try that. Let's try that right now. We haven't done that before, right?
No.
So let's,
Liz, I have a question.
yeah.
Can you sing me that strum pattern? Is it like down, down, up, down, up? Is that
That's
what it's like?
exactly what it is. And
Okay.
if you go to the page with the strum patterns on it,
Oh, okay.
it's strum pattern number 3,
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
right there.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh no, I have to read music. Just kidding. Can you
what
just sing it for me?
Always tortures her former piano teacher.
When
So
you
okay.
watch the recording that we did, that helped me to get the feel.
Okay,
Like,
the
oh, yeah, that's what
sample.
it's supposed to do. That helps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so
Thank you.
I'm gonna play if my internet will work well enough. Let's see. Okay, now the hard part is finding arrangements of songs that are in the same key that we play on the ukulele, and this one is in the same key. So can everybody hear it? Can you hear it when I'm doing it? Let me play it. You can hear that, yeah? Okay, so I think I'm gonna play that and then we'll join in, okay? F, C, G7, C, F, C, G7, C, F, C, then he does a whole bunch of other stuff. But do you want me to put a link to that in the notes, and then you can practice it that way? That might help. That way you don't have to worry about the singing, just play along and then get kind of the rhythm of it and then join in with the singing. Okay? So I will do that. Let's see, let me write myself a note. Okay. Now, I wanted to ask you guys if there are any songs that you would especially like to learn, because, you know, my book's kids songs mostly. I mean, as we get more advanced, there's like Edelweiss and some other, you know, really neat songs. But I asked my other class and they wanted to learn, which is another kid song, the, let's see, what's it called? Let me pull that up. Someone to lava me, from that little clip that I think was played before the Frozen songs with the volcano and the, oh, for some reason a lot of people will. Anyway, you guys don't love that song? Let's not do it, because that's totally fine. But is there a song that you'd especially like to learn? And what I can do is work out the chords and then do it. Yes, Sandra.
I think it would be fun to learn Happy Birthday.
Oh, well, that just happens to be in our book.
Oh, okay.
But
I haven't looked ahead.
Yeah, but it uses a different strum pattern. So we're not going to do that quite yet, but we're absolutely going to learn that pretty soon. Yeah, it uses the same C, F, and G7 chords, which is really nice.
The other song that I found that I really like playing is Amazing Grace.
Oh,
And like I kind of have a weird strum pattern that I'm like, I don't know if this really works, but like the only chords I had to learn for it were the C7 and the A minor. But like all the other, and those were really easy.
yeah.
But it's like right in the range that I want to sing in, and it's easy and it's a beautiful song. So that might be something to think about.
Well, why would you play it for us right now? Do you mind?
Oh, okay. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.
So what do you guys think? And I can actually add some things to that, and if you want. Karen, is that okay? Do you mind learning Amazing Grace? You can play it at your next family reunion. Karen's family's Jewish, that's why I'm teasing her. So would that be okay? I guess you wouldn't tell me now if it wasn't after me teasing you, but.
No, I love it. I like it.
Okay, great. So
What about-
my mom and I actually been talking about that song lately. Pretty song. So why don't I'll Sandra, send me the chords that you have, and then I'm going to look at it, and I think I can add a couple things into it too. Awesome. Yeah. So Heather, did you have a suggestion?
Yeah, if it's not too geeky, Leaving on a Jet Plane.
Oh my gosh, the ultimate 70s guitar song. You're too young for that to even be what you want to do. Okay, let's see. That is a great song. Okay. Let me show you something that the class that started right before you, the first class I started teaching, they wanted to learn. It's really easy at the beginning. It does get harder. So I don't know if you want to do this, but it's I got to get it in my head. Actually, let me just pull up the music. That will be much easier. Okay. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. I don't want to lose her now. You know I believe in how. So anyway, that's kind of a, turns out that George Harrison was a total uke geek. Like he loved ukulele. And so I didn't realize that. So if you wanted to learn that one, like I said, it's not hard from where you are right now to go to that if that sounds good to you. So do you want to do that? Do you want to just do it right now? We have 10 minutes left. Do you want to just do that right now? Okay, good. I think this one's really fun. So I'm gonna share the screen with this, and then I'll post it so you can print it out. I got it online and then I changed a couple of the chords to make it a little bit easier. So we're playing all of it until we go to the blue part. That's when it gets really hard. So we're gonna do until then, all right? So it starts out with the C chord. Actually, I'm gonna take off the stop share first so I can show you the beginning. What's really fun about this song is how easy it is at the beginning. So you start with the C chord. Okay, just play your C chord. Everyone play C. And that's using your third finger. And then now you're gonna go to the next one down and play that one instead. And that's a C major 7. And then you're gonna go down to this one, which is C7. So that's really nice and easy. So it's something in the way she moves. We can just do it the down strum at first. Attracts me like no other, and then it goes to F, lover. Okay, so it's really nice and easy. C, 2, 3, 4, C major 7, 2, 3. Don't copy my hand, I'm just doing it this way to show you. And then F. Okay, you got that? Okay, then it goes to D. And then we go to a new chord, which is G. And I believe, let's see. Oh, this version doesn't show the chords. Okay, so G chord. Have I taught you G yet? Have we learned G yet? Okay, so G and G7 are kind of like sisters to each other. So G7, what's that, Heather?
It's on page 20.
Great.
Or G is on page 20 with exercise 4 if we want to.
Oh, great, great, great. That'll be easier than drawing it all out since we don't have too much time. So, but look at me for just a minute. So when we play, look at me for just a minute. So when we play G7, we go our finger here and then these two, right? Now, that's right, correct? That's G7. Now, if I want to go to G, all I'm going to do, I'm not going to play it like this, but I just want to show it to you like this. Basically what you do is you lift this finger up and put this finger down instead. So you see how it's kind of the, so it's kind of the opposite. G7 is like that, and then G is like this. So you have to lift up your hand. But so G7, play me a G7. Okay, now I want you to take your first two fingers and you're going to put them here instead. Make sure you're at an angle so that they're both in that same fret. And then your third finger you're going to put in on that string right in between them. Yeah. So now go back to G7. Go back to G7. And then go back to G. Do you see how it's basically the same thing except for that one string? You change the finger, but you have to change your fingering because you can't play it the other way. But do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so that's your G chord right there. Sandra, you look like that doesn't make sense. Does it make sense? Okay. Okay. All right. So it's D. Something in the way she woos me. That's the G right there, okay? So it's D to G. Something in the way she woos me. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen again. Let's look at this and go from the beginning. All right. Well, actually, no, let's do the something in the way she woos me. Okay. You see that on the third line there, right there? Something in the way. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something in the way she woos me. Oops, I played G7 there. I didn't play G. So let's do it again. 2, 3, 4. Something in the way she woos me. All right. So let's go from the very beginning now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. F, then to D. Something in the way she woos me. Okay, let's do that again, and then we'll go to the next part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something in the way she moves. Keep your fingers up. Don't let them go at the bottom of your uke. So don't keep your fingers down here. I did that to show you the chords, but don't do that, okay? I want to make sure your fingers are still up here, even though you're changing fingers, okay? Allison, you look confused. Am I not making sense? I just don't want your fingers to be down here. I want you to go ahead and keep your fingers up here. So like when you play C, make sure that these two fingers are still up. When you go to C7, C major 7, and then C. All right. I can't hear you. Do you want to unmute yourself?
That's right. Sorry, I was holding all 3 frets down because he showed us that once, you know, and just
Oh, that's
as
true.
it was a
You're right.
graduated.
You
But,
can
okay.
totally, actually, you can absolutely do that for this song. That makes a lot of sense. So do it Allison's way, not my way. That's much better. Okay, so all fingers down for this beginning part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. Okay, does that make sense so far? Do you want to do a little bit more, or do you want to just have that part for this week? Do you
Go
want to?
ahead and give us the rest, the A and the
Okay.
C.
All right. So A minor is going to be your second finger here. Have we done A minor? It's a really nice, easy chord. It's just like that. Right there, but not that way. You play it with this finger. Okay. So second finger right there is A minor. And yeah, you can find this in the book, but just to save time. So that's the A minor chord right there now. Now this is where the next thing it says C, A, U, G. That means C augmented. So what you're going to do for that is this is really a cool chord. Now you're going to use the first finger and put it here, right there, first fret, top string. The next finger, you're going to play just your regular C chord. So just regular C, but we add this right here. Okay, so regular C plus this. And I'm going to give you a page that has these chords on it, so it won't be so confusing, okay? I made some changes in the song, and so that's what you're looking at, but I'm going to give you the original, and the original has the weird chords on the side, okay? So play this for me. It sounds really neat. This is what it should sound like. Can you hear that? And then from there, it just goes to regular C. So C augmented, and then C. So the progression's going to go like this: A minor, C augmented, and then C. And you can do the C augmented if you want to. You can use your pinky instead of your third finger, if it's easier that way. And then when you play the C, then just keep the pinky playing the C instead of switching fingers there, because you're already on C when you play C augmented. Do you understand what I mean? When we play C augmented, and then just lift that finger to play the C. So start right here again on the I don't want to lose her now. So it's A minor, C augmented, and then C. Okay, let's do that again. A minor, 2 strums, C augmented, 2 strums, and then C, 2 strums. And then we just go to a D and you just do 1 strum on the D. So it's like this. Okay, so let's try that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to lose her now. You know I believe in how. Okay, you got it? Let's go from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something in the way she moves, and these are 4 strums each, attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. I don't want to lose her now. Just 2 strums. You know I believe in how. Okay, and then next week we'll do the dun da da dun dun dun. Okay, so pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you this page that's my version with just the chords and a little easier to read. And I took out some of the chords that you don't really need. And then I'm also going to give you the one that I found online because it has the chords on the side, like the C augmented and stuff. Okay, so I'll give you both of those. All right, does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to give you both of those. Let me see what else I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the link to The Lion Sleeps at Night, and then I'll work on the music for the other songs. Okay? All right. And just be thinking if there are any other songs that you want to learn. We're going to keep going through the book because the book will get you to where you can play all the chords, but this way we can learn a few extra songs on the side, you know, as we go. Yeah. Okay, I love you guys. You're awesome. You make my Wednesday. Thank you very much. Okay, see you all next week. Bye, Karen. Thank you for joining us. I know it was hard. Okay.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.